Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath. So, I want to go ahead and unlock this endurance mode stash. And I've also been thinking about how I need a way to deal with large numbers of enemies. So, I still haven't tried to use lanterns yet. If I get this up to level 10, it gives me 8 targets. As well as a 20% boost to the firing speed. That's actually pretty significant. So 8 targets instead of 6 at the base. The other way that I might deal with crowds is with pylons, because not only can they chain hit, but they can store up my tower shots from my kill tower when there aren't a lot of enemies on the screen. And I'm wondering if that's something that's happening a lot and I'm just not seeing it, like that there are times when my towers aren't shooting and then they get overwhelmed. I don't think that's what's happening. I think I just tend to get completely overwhelmed at a certain point, and like they're just constantly shooting. So I'm not sure that the pylons are a good way to solve that. And of course, this really only applies to endurance mode. And really only when I'm using this trait, the overcrowd trait, because I'm putting more than twice as many monsters in here. Alright, anyway, so that's something that we'll look at in a little bit here, I think. Right now, I already did an endurance run on this. I'm just going to do a quick one. Endurance mode, we're not going to use the trait at all. And I'm just going to try to open that stash. I remember, I think it was in the corner and I couldn't quite... No, actually, I think it's down here. And this shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, it just has a bunch of shield attached to it. So, I'm going to try to quickly set this up. I believe, yeah, there's not really much to this. I think I just want to do a kill tower and a little bit amazing. And this should be a lot easier than the last time I tried it because there'll be fewer monsters. And I just need to put a little bit more focus into this. Last time I actually almost unlocked it. I just didn't have enough towers shooting at it soon enough. So let's go ahead and do... I think I'll try bleeding and armor tearing this time because I didn't really get much out of the poison effect, I don't think. And at least this will help against the stronger targets that need to be hit multiple times. Let's go ahead and grab just one copy of this. There's not going to be an overwhelming amount of monsters. So I'm thinking I can just do one kill gem, and that should also help a lot. Okay, so let's pop that in there. Let's upgrade this. And I believe I'll go ahead and just save mana to get this even higher level. And then we need to start thinking about exactly how I'm going to construct the maze. So I think what I want to do, this will be the right-hand side. So I'm going to force everything to come down here. So it should look something like this. Let's leave it at that for right now. Probably won't even need as much of a maze. Since all the maze really does is just, it also helps deal with the first problem. I guess one thing I could do is I could just build a pylon. Doesn't cost that much. You know what, let's just do it. Let's put a pylon, let me just double check. Yeah, that's already in range. Let's just put a pylon over here. Now, unfortunately, could have handled this a bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna let a bunch of stuff through. Not that big of a deal. The problem with this pylon placement is that it's just gonna shoot at the tower. So, not a great situation there. But after the stash is open, maybe I'll get a good idea for how that works. Alright, let's bolt enhance this. Okay, and it's well past time to upgrade this. And right, as I said, it's a good idea to go ahead and get these populated. Let's create 3 of these. Alright, looks like we have a lot of enemies here, so I'm gonna go ahead and start building some more mazing along here for them. Alright, let's save up some more mana. Looks like this apparition is going to come in range of my tower. Alright, let's continue doing this maze. And this is the part where we need to make it stay in range of this whole area. That's as far as I can go. Wow, looks like we're still letting a few through. Let me drop another amplifier. Looks like this tower is not nearly strong enough anymore, so I'm going to need to get some mana to upgrade this. I'm going to upgrade this, or enhance it, just to help out with the shooting, and then once I get enough mana... Wow, really? I'm already running into trouble at wave 27. I was not expecting this. Maybe I'll have to come back and do this at a later point. I guess I just need more towers shooting at these things, or like a tower just to target the swarmlings. Also, their armor level is so high. It's probably a big part of it. I mean, this is mostly my own fault. This really should have been level 5 by now. Let me see what I can do here. Let's get rid of these temporarily, just to get enough mana. I'm gonna upgrade this. We'll bolt enhance it to get it in there, and we're gonna lose some mana, so I'm gonna have to get rid of this too. Let's just see what happens at normal speed here. Yeah, alright, this isn't going well. I think I made it a lot further than that in my first attempt. Probably because I had 2 towers working on it. But did I get another fragment? I don't think I want this one. Let's do something new. It looks like there's a stash on field Y2. And let's see, do I want to try pylons or do I want to try lanterns? I think I'm going to try lanterns. So let's upgrade this to level 10. I think that's as much as I can reasonably spend. Of course, to a certain extent, this is going to come down to there being a good spot for a lantern on the map. It looks like this particular map has existing pylons, as well as a stash with an enormous amount of armor. Alright, well, we're going to want a tower. Well, let me think about this for a second. Oh, there's already a lantern existing here, too. So they come in from the right. And I'm guessing... Okay, so it looks like the goal here is to get rid of this. That way I can force everything to come from up top and walk around the lantern. And presumably there's enough space that I could put a few walls in there to do some of the mazing that would be necessary. Okay, and then instead of heading straight in, if I kill all of these, then I could have them walk around. I'm gonna do 35 waves, which is quite a few. Alright, so let's see what the range of this is. Just enough, it looks like. I don't believe that I can hit the barricade with that. I'll probably leave it in there for a minute just to see. Probably want to set up a kill tower that can target both of these pylons. Let's see, what do the pylons do? They store up to 3 charges. They have a fixed range. Oh, shots ignore armor. Wait, pylon shots ignore armor by default. Okay, that's actually a pretty big deal. Since I can build them at will. And they do 3 times the highest incoming damage. Tower shots charge the pylon in diminishing rates. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on these. I wonder if they ever get fully charged. Or if they just get to, you know, like 2.8, 2.9, and they never fully reach 3 charges. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is try to fit in... I build a tower here. Then I can put amplifiers all around it. Once all the barricades are gone. Before then, I'll only be able to do 5 of the amplifiers, but that's fine. Probably not going to make it that late in the game anyway. Let's grab a copy of this. I'm going to build an amplifier here. Oh. Never mind. I'm going to build an amplifier here. Right, I won't be able to build there until much later. I'm going to leave that there for right now, and I'll probably move it into the amplifier in a second. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. It is not anywhere near long enough range to reach that. This has armor, so I'm going to want to put something here. Just to start working on that. Let's do structures and see what it targets. I prefer for it to target the mana pool first. But let's just see what it does. Alright, I'm going to hit play, and we're just going to get this started and see what happens. Alright, so the lantern's not hitting anything. Let's give it a few more tries at that. So I need to wait until this is cleared. And this is hitting the stash when it should be hitting this mana shard right now. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up. Probably I did not put things in the optimal places for the start of this. I'm not going to worry about it too much. My first goal is just to get through this early part and clear out this one barricade. I do need to manually target this if I want to get rid of it. Wish there was an easier way to do this, but I don't believe that there is. Alright, the armor's almost gone on this thing, so it should be... Let's see, still need to focus that down. This requires a lot of micromanaging. I'll be glad when this one is done. Okay, now I can just focus on the mana shard for a while. About to get to level 5 mana pool, and then I can start doing a bunch of upgrades. Hopefully I'll get this range up to the point where it can start hitting these pylons, and then we'll be set for a while. Alright, let's get a bold enhancement on that. Let's start building more amplifiers. I'll go ahead and build a second one, I guess. Looks like this is charging this pylon now. Let me slow this down. I want to watch what happens with this. Two shots at... Okay, so it's working on the third shot now. And then, okay, so it starts to shoot. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on. 855. Why does it deal 855? Charged with tower shots. Okay, so it's the incoming times 3. So the maximum amount that this can deal is 225. So this should be 675, but presumably it got hit with a critical hit. So if this was, let's see, this is 45 less than 900, so it got hit for 15 less than 300. So this got hit for 285 damage. Which is well within the range of what this can do. Okay, so this did a critical hit. Oh, that's actually really good, because when these are at such a low chance to crit, that essentially gives this close to 100% chance to crit. That's actually a really big deal. Because it deals it based on the highest incoming. Let me read the one. Highest incoming. Wonder how long that persists, that it just stays at 855. Seems to just stay there. And this one isn't in range yet. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this to be in range. And I wonder how long it'll take this to update and be more than 855. Okay, 3 shots ready to fire, and now it's working on this one. Interesting. Oh, plus I guess this could get hit by bolts too, which would do extra damage. Oh, this one has much higher damage. This must have gotten hit with a critical hit that was a higher base damage, I'm guessing. Alright, let's focus this mana shard. Looks like the pylons do not target the mana shard. And I'm going to speed this back up. We've only got 15 more waves to take out the entire wizard stash. Let's upgrade this and throw it out another one. Still going to focus on this for right now. I'm going to get as much mana as possible. And let's go ahead and throw a bolt enhancement on that. Now, can the pylons target the barricades? Let's see, that's in range of this pylon. No, it does not look like they can. Well, this is not a big deal. Let's just put a tower over here. Let's duplicate this. And target that for a bit. It'll get taken out eventually. Kill an apparition with 1 hit. That's probably a hit from the pylon. Alright, and then that can just focus on hitting these things for a while. At grade 3, it'll probably be able to hit the wizard stash, which will be nice. And 1 tower here should be able to hit everything in this area. And then we'll just need to target this down. Let me just clear out some of these guys, and then we'll target this barricade down. Okay, this is almost done. Clear this one out. Wait, we opened the stash. When did that happen? Definitely wasn't expecting that. I completely forgot about the lantern. Doesn't look like it's necessary at all. So I think I'm just gonna let stuff come straight in, and we'll just do this. I mean this. Wait, why can't I build there? There we go. Okay, we don't really need any of this stuff anymore. Go ahead and upgrade that. And we could do some more upgrades and stuff, but I'm just gonna let these run through. So I didn't end up using the lantern, but this has got me thinking. What exactly does the skill for pylons do? Because I thought it increased fire rate, and that's an odd thing to do. Alright, these look pretty useless. Probably just gonna get rid of those. Get another level. Let's go ahead and toss these in the shape collection. and or the salvage bin. All right, how are we doing? We've got we've still got this locked endurance mode stash, and there's another stash up here. Okay, so it's range that you can increase, as well as the damage. Fact that they can ignore armor. All right, next time we do an endurance run where we're trying to get far, I'm going to put some points in this and experiment with it, because I think that's going to be pretty strong. I'm going to keep these points in lanterns. I'm going to try it out in this next field, I think. I already got points for this. All right, let's go here and do this one. Okay, so we have a stash with armor. Frost ruined wizard tower. Somebody's destroyed orb. Okay, so let's try using a lantern. We're going to do crit and armor tearing. And I'm going to try to use a lantern to soften everything up and potentially deal with some of the swarmlings. So the fixed range, I don't know exactly what it is, but I imagine that I want to put it pretty far out here so that things have to go around it. Trying to picture what the range looks like. I think this should be good. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then our kill tower will be over here somewhere. Probably fire on some stuff on the way in. Gotta be in range of this stash, though. So I'm thinking use this as the place for the amplifier and go up to around here. This is just normal mode, right? Yeah. This has a pretty small amount of shield. Actually, yeah, that's going to get wrecked pretty quickly once we get our tower in range of it. Okay, so let's grab a couple copies of this. I'm going to put one in there. Start building amplifiers up here. Okay, then we just need 538 to upgrade this. Go ahead and get this started. And then I can maze around this. So that lantern is not strong enough to kill anything. Not too surprised, it's only level 2. Plus I can wall to make them get hit more often. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade this. Well, it's certainly softening them up a lot. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I guess I want to make things from down here go join up with these. And then I want them to go all the way. And then come in this way. And then have to go up there. And then back down, I guess? It's kind of awkward. And then keep them in range as long as possible. We'll just go back up. Okay, looks like it's actually killing some of the swarmlings. And if I keep it up to par with this one, then it might kill a lot of them. I'm definitely going to keep this 1 or 2 levels higher, though. Might want to build some walls in here to maze this area out, too. Let's get this up to level 4 first. Okay, get that up to level 4. Can't really build anything in here. Maybe force the stuff coming from this direction to go down a little bit. Really all I can do. That's not even really changing the amount of time they'll be in range of that. Alright, we're getting close to the point where this will be in range. I think we just wait for more amplifiers at this point. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Maybe I should be upgrading this to level 3. That is a ton of enemies. Wait, is this... This is not endurance, is it? This is just journey mode. Alright, I'm gonna risk going ahead and upgrading this now. Yeah, this just isn't doing enough. Alright, what if I build a pylon? Let's see, where's that apparition? There it is. Which way is that one curving? Down this way. That's not going to be in range of anything. I'm just going to let that one go. So what if I build this pylon and I put it over here? Where we'll only shoot the stuff that gets past my initial tower. So that should help me to charge up some. Let's go ahead and throw another one of these in. And actually, I'm starting to get worried about this. I need to start making some progress on that pretty soon here. Get that walled off as much as possible. It is a lot of stuff coming in. Need 2152 to upgrade this. I should have upgraded this. I wasn't thinking. Now I probably have to wait. Nah, I gotta do it now. Go ahead and upgrade it. Re-enchant. Okay, we did clear all that out. This is not getting hit, because it still isn't in range. It still isn't in range, it looks like. Almost there. I think I'll do another amplifier. This should be enough now. This can start. Yep. Let's do a bolt enhancement. Just need to get rid of this shield and then it should fall quickly. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, I got a skill tome. Nice. Yeah, this lantern just isn't doing anything. This was such a waste to build this. I feel like the kill tower is the only thing that's going to do anything for me, because the more I invest in this, the less my kill tower can do. I don't know. Alright. Frozen for ages. Damage to giants, don't really care about. Skill tome for freeze. Okay, so this is one of the strike spells. So I think there are two types. This is just based on what was in the last game. There's the enhancement spells, like the bolt spell that I've been using. And then there are the strike spells, which actually, come to think of it, okay, this increases the range of the freeze spell. This is probably going to help me a lot. This is probably what I was missing. Because let me just quickly get into... Let's just jump into this map. Okay, affect all enemies in a wide area. Wait until it reaches 100%. Right. Oh, that's a long time that they are frozen. And then when they're killed, they explode. It only hits one nearby enemy, but still, that could probably chain. And critical hits do extra while they are frozen. And armor tearing does extra while they're frozen. Also, this will allow me to lock a bunch of enemies in place to allow them to get hit by something like lanterns, or just like a bunch of swarmlings could be chained through by the explosion effect. This I'm probably going to want to invest some extra points in, even more than like the bolt spell is pretty useful, and maybe I should invest a few points in it because I think it gets, yeah, it'll get some extra shots and I'll be able to cast it more frequently. So that would be pretty useful too. Mana shard there that I can harvest. All right, I don't know that I necessarily want to play this map right now, so let's just return to the map. And let me just see. Okay, so bolt. With 5 points, I could get 1 extra shot and 5% faster recharge. Does this have a cap? Oh, I guess it does, because the ones that, yeah, this has no cap. So this has a cap at some point. I guess it would be silly for me not to put 15 skill points into this. This one is less compelling. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it in bolt. And as much as it pains me, I think I'm going to give up on lanterns for right now. I mean, I know that this might be useful at some point, but it's just a waste to have the points in it unless I'm actually going to use it. So I'll just be on the lookout for a field where this would really help me, and then maybe I'll try them then. Pylons are definitely looking pretty strong just because of the fact that they ignore armor. All right, let's get out of here. I want to go back and let's finally unlock this. So endurance mode, we're not going to activate any traits. Just want to get this whatever's in the stash. And I think what I'm going to do is build my tower quite a bit closer. Can't build it too close though. I need to hit the enemies that are coming through. Do have access to the freeze spell now, so this should be pretty straightforward. Alright, let's do, I think we decided that bleeding and armor tearing is a good combo for this level. And I think what I want to do is get... Okay, I'm going to go for the tried and true. I'm going to go for the fully amplified plus 1 additional tower. So I'll end up putting another tower. Let's go ahead and do this now. Let's put a tower up here. And this will be the extra one that just focuses on swarmlings and tries to stem the tide. Alright, let's upgrade this. And let's start doing a little bit of a wall off here. I believe what we're going to want to do is force everything to come straight down here. Right, we don't have quite enough mana for that. Go ahead and run this. Okay, so we want to force them to come all the way up here. That guy out of the way. And then down here. Wait, did I mess something up? No, that's fine. Okay, so straight down here. A little more mana. Oh. That's enough of a wall off for right now. Let's go ahead and get started on getting this shield down. And that is a lot of enemies right now. Let's try this freeze spell out. Okay, if I had been a little quicker, I could have gotten a lot of these too. It's just they were already past the maze. All right, we can now upgrade this. If that's already charged, I'll just drop that down there. Okay, and I want to keep working on this slowly but surely. Make sure that I get that done before things get too hard. All right, let's get another amplifier in here. And once we get up to 2152, I'll upgrade this again. Looks like we're about to have a lot of monsters in here. Let's go ahead and freeze all of these in place. Oh, these guys were actually out of range of my main tower. That's why they weren't getting killed. That makes sense. Okay. Let's upgrade this. Bold enhance it. Need a longer maze. Alright, that should do it for my mazing for right now. I think the next part of the maze will just force them to come around here. This is getting hit a lot. Don't think I need to worry about that too much now. Alright, one more amplifier. Let's upgrade this as well. Let's get that bold enchanted, and let's go... let's see. They're gonna come around here. We want to force them back up. And then the next time, we'll force them all the way around. Making good progress on this. I don't think I need to build any more towers there. Next upgrade there is 4,300. Go ahead and throw a bolt on this. And you know what? Let's just freeze all this stuff while we're at it. Okay, I do want to save up for this, but I don't think... Oh, maybe I'm in a position where I can do that. Just freeze a bunch of this stuff in place. Getting achievements for freeze-related stuff. I don't know. This is probably pushing it. Oh, but I already opened this, and this is endurance mode. Yeah, I'm not going to get anywhere near the stuff I got last time, so let's just try to get some more. Freeze a monster 3 times. Let's see. Anything else that I think I can get for maybe freezing things carrying orblets? Nope. Alright. Let's go ahead and let them get through. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe we'll get an achievement for spending a lot on this. Oh, there's something coming, but I'm not going to be able to kill it. Oh well. Okay, bunch of freeze achievements. Damage to giants and reavers. Definitely decent. It's a corner fragment though, so we'll probably have a lot of competition. But I already had this trait. I have the trait that causes them to spawn swarmlings. Maybe this does something else. Okay, so negative effect duration. So that would be things like poison and slowing, I guess. Oh, as well as the freeze spell, I would imagine. Yeah, making the move 50% faster and turning a third of the Reavers into Swarmlings definitely seems like it could be bad. But if I had a way to reliably deal with a lot of them, even when they're that fast, this is just free points. Because it doesn't really add new monsters or make them come quicker the way the Overcrowd and Haste and Swarmling Parasites would. Adaptive Carapace, probably not going to be using that for a long time. That seems like an extremely late game thing to try to use. Especially since in order for it to be worth it, it would be like on top of all of these other things. Because all of these would be a lot easier to deal with than that one. Alright, well, we're getting a lot of new options. I believe that was the last endurance mode chest that I needed to unlock. I'm tempted to just continue on here. I'm wondering if this will eventually reach an end, and then I'll be forced to go one of these directions. I'm kind of surprised, but let's see. V, W, Y. W. I don't really see any logic to how these are numbered. T, U, V. W, X, Y. So then this one would be Z, perhaps? Oh, wait. I thought the map was larger than this. Okay, so if this is... Okay, so this is X, this is going to be Z, and that's the edge of the map. So we should be reaching a point where we're not going to be able to go any further up here. And then presumably, yeah, I can't even see down here. So I think that is what I'll do, is I'll just continue to try to push up this way. We're at 40 waves, with the first wave being 48 hit points. As compared to these, it's the same number of hit points. Huh. I wonder if these are based off of something other than just the field itself. No, it looks like, yeah, these ones are much easier. Alright, well anyway, yeah, I will try to clear up as much as I can up here, and then we'll start heading south after that. Let's see, they want to tell me about damage to giants in a corner fragment. I definitely don't want this. Damage to giants and reavers in a corner fragment. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. I mean, I don't know about this. It seems unlikely that I won't find something far superior to that. Alright, and did I want to mess with my skills at all? Definitely considering using pylons more. But I think for right now, no. Okay, this has no chest. And it looks like... Yeah, I can just force everything to go past... let's see here. I guess ideally I would clear these out. Maybe I don't even need to, though. If I just make everything come down here and around, and then they join up with these and they go up this way, and then they come down and go all the way around this and back up. That should be fine. We're not really doing anything that special here. Actually, I'm not really happy with this choice, because now that I think about it, I can just set up a bunch of orange gems to farm mana, and then I can just use yellow and red for my kill gem. I think that's better. So let's just create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to wall off here. And then stuff will come down here and go around here. So we'll need to wall off up here as well. And then I'd like for my kill tower, as soon as possible, to be able to hit stuff going along here. So we'll put it as close to the corner here as we can. Probably we don't need fully amplified. So maybe even something like this. I can surround this with 4 amplifiers. If I put it over here, I can do 5 amplifiers. I'll stick with that. And we're going to do red and yellow. And let's go ahead and build one of the amplifiers. Okay, I do want to get this to grade 3, and then the last thing I want to do is we're going to build a tower down here to start working on this. And build another mana gem to start working on that. And I might upgrade this to grade 2. I'm not sure how long it'll take to get through this. Alright, let's power through this. Don't believe this one's going to give me much trouble, just because we're going to get so much extra mana from all these mana farm gems. Let me set this to structures. One thing I can do is make them spend a little bit more time going around these. Doesn't really matter which way around they go, there or here. All right. Yeah, that's gonna get cleared up in a few waves. And I've got access to freeze and bolt if I need it. Probably go ahead and use bolt here. And I should probably do a pylon as well. Let's see, what's the range on this thing? It can shoot all the way over here. So I'll build a pylon maybe up here. Don't necessarily want the pylon to fire on things up there though, so probably keep it lower. I guess right here is probably my best option. Except then it is going to shoot on things over here. It's probably fine. It's actually kind of cool how the pylon extends the range of your main kill tower. Hadn't really thought about that. Okay, definitely want to increase range and fire rate and everything for this. Probably save up for 2,100 now. Alright, what are you doing? Corrupted Apparition. Immune to barrage shells, steals gems. Alright, I would not like to have my gems stolen. So I believe we're going to want to do something like this. Okay, things seem to be going well. I will actually aim for level 5. Looks like we're actually now gaining mana from this. That's nice. Okay, level 5 reached. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Bolt enhance it. We still have the freeze spell if we need it. Looks like we have more apparitions coming in. Another corrupted specter there. I don't think I'm really doing much, just trying to survive for 40 waves. So, wow, I have a lot of mana. Guess I can just let this keep going for a while. Once I harvest all of this, I'll be at level 7. I think I will, as soon as I get there. Yep. Let's go ahead and take out this. Go ahead and drop some more of these down. And I guess at this point I just level this up to 8,600. Not gonna get the mana pool to level 8. Doesn't look like it. A lot of mana. So, you know, every time there's a bunch of free towers and I drop the oranges in here to steal extra mana, I end up with a lot of mana. Maybe I should consider just building some traps on all the levels and just doing a sort of a minor amount of that. At least the ones that I have access to the orange gems, which obviously isn't all of them. $2,000 waves altogether. Wow, that was just a standard, and I got 15. It's a lot of experience for just not really trying and just, Okay, Spectre. Yeah, it'll steal my higher grade gems. Okay, just achievements related to Spectres. It's not really a very good one. Okay, so we did get Map Tile X. Wait, that is not what I was expecting. TUV W. Oh, I guess it does kind of do that. It goes Q, R, S, and then it jumps to the right-hand side. T, U, V, W, jump to the right, X, Y, and then Z will be here. All right, fair enough. It'll be interesting to see how I unlock Map Tile Z, because I think I've done everything there is to be done here. This is where I started. Unless there's like another field up here. Or perhaps there's a hidden... Maybe if I open the stash in the field I just did. Oh, you know what I just realized? Because if you look at this, there's exits at the north, west, and south. So like this could be where I came from at the south, and then this could be the north exit, and then the west exit would be over there. I wonder if that's actually used. Doesn't, well, this does have an exit to the west. I guess I could go through and look at these and see if they have the right number of exits. Like this has 2 exits, one that I came from and one that I headed to. I don't know. Maybe as I unlock new fields, I'll just keep an eye on that. But for this one, for instance, the one that I'm about to do, it only has 1 exit. So that would be where I came from if I'm going by that theory. So it doesn't look like that really holds. And this one is kind of open. Yeah, I don't know. That might just be a weird coincidence. But if I open the stash and there's no way to get over to map tile Z, then there's probably some kind of secret way to do that. So we'll figure that out at some point. I'm definitely going to call this one here. New episodes will be coming out every other day. And as always, thanks for watching.